Well, welcome back to another episode of Review and Breakdown for DC's Legend of Tomorrow Season 7. Guys, I know I'm a bit late on this one. I've had a super duper busy week, and so today we're finally going to be talking about DC's Legend of Tomorrow Season 7, Episode 11. We are inching towards the end of this season, and also if you're wondering, I am going to do a video on Batwoman as well. I know I completely missed last week's episode. I watched it, I just didn't do a video on it, because again, I've been super busy lately, and so either today or tomorrow I'll have a video out on Batwoman that will kind of cover both of the episodes for that. But again, today we are talking about DC's Legend of Tomorrow Season 7, Episode 11. If you haven't seen the episode already, I mean, it's been out for a couple days now, so you probably should have. But I still want to give a quick spoiler warning. If you've not seen it, go ahead and check it out right now. But before I waste too much time, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. So we start off the episode basically with a celebration of what happened at the end of last week's episode after breaking the fixed point, and now World War I has been prevented. That means the android legends have now been kind of attracted to the real legends so that they can finally take them down and reclaim the Waverider. So our real legends are fully prepared to fight these androids that have taken over the Waverider, but what they're not expecting is that these evil androids are actually androids of themselves. So they were not at all completely expecting that, which is something I was surprised by because I thought they knew that the androids were other legends, but apparently they didn't, so I was a little surprised by that. But anyway, now they have to take on evil versions of themselves, and clearly everybody underestimates these androids because the people from the time bar, they attack and are all brutally murdered by the android legends, like brutally murdered. I mean, one gets like a steel's fist punch right through his chest. One gets knives to the head. Another one just gets shot in the head. Like, wow, there's some brutal murdering right there. So yeah, that does not go well for them. Ava also gets shot, so she's kind of out of commission for this whole episode. And the legends are able to escape. They come up with a lot of different plans in this episode and keep retreating because every single plan fails until the end. But yeah. But actually, speaking of death, though, we have android Sara actually running into Eobard Thawne, who just made his return in last week's episode. She stabs him, and he dies again. For I don't know how many times Eobard has died, but it's yeah. I don't know how to feel about this because it was such a small moment in the episode. It was like really being hyped up that like, hey, this character's returning. He didn't really do that much in last week's episode, and then in this one he's in one scene and he dies again. Like, I'm just confused, like, with the continuity between this and the Flash. Like, is it the same version? Is it a different version of Eobard? Is there multiple Eobard Thawnes throughout the multiverse? I don't know. I really have no idea what's going on here. But anyway, he is dead. They built up the return of Matt Letcher just for him to get killed off in the beginning of the episode. So anyway, when that happens, though, real Sara is there, and he gives the fixed point protector watch thingy to her. So she is now the protector of this fixed point. So now the legends have to come up with a plan to actually take down these android legends and basically save the timeline. So first of all, Sara actually takes the comlink from Bayrod, android Bayrod, because he ends up getting killed. So she takes the comlink from him and sets up a meeting with the android legends. When they meet up, it's just Sara and android Nate, where android Nate, first of all, he starts talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was hilarious, and then he kills Sara, I think multiple times actually, but of course, you know, she can regenerate now since she's a clone and has like these crazy powers from last season. But Gwyn is also there, so he actually helps to get her out of there, and they retreat. Again, like I said, they make a whole bunch of plans, keep retreating, plans just keep failing. So then they come up with a new plan where maybe they can try to shut down evil Gideon. So Bayrod dresses up in the clothes of android Bayrod, so he infiltrates the android Waverider, and when he gets there, the whole plan, again, it just fails because there's just too many androids there. So then the next plan is to cause a ruckus, which is this big plan that was come up with Dr. Gwyn Davies. He came up with this plan, and basically the plan is to introduce everyone here to future stuff. So we have, for example, revealing that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, and VR, virtual reality, Big Mouth Billy Bass, which was awesome, especially the song that they played for that. I mean, that's great. I love that. So while the android legends are distracted, then real Zari is able to infiltrate and shut down Gideon, or at least the evil Gideon. So now the Waverider has been secured, and you think the day is saved, until it turns out, for some reason, somehow, some of the androids are still up and running, like, for example, Nate and Sara. So the Legends still have to take them down, when actually we have a real Gideon go on the comm links, and basically because the androids think that that is their Gideon, they listen to her, and she tells them to shut down. So the android Legends are now officially defeated here, and real Nate actually sets Robo Nate to guard the fixed points. So none of our real Legends are stuck with that responsibility. It has now been passed on to Android Nate. Now, once again, talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which was great. But then the episode ends on this big cliffhanger where we have Android Astra somehow still being alive and up and running, looking brutally mutilated and disgusting and stuff, but she stabs Gideon, and that is where the episode ends, with just the two of them lying on the floor. So, of course, the question is now, is Gideon dead? I feel like probably not, just given how, like, that's the big cliffhanger, and so, like, if she was dead, they probably would have confirmed that now, so somehow she's probably still going to be alive, but I don't know. I'm going to be interested to see, especially considering throughout this episode, there was kind of that relationship between Astra, the real Astra, and Gideon, considering that Astra is the one that actually kind of created this real human form of Gideon, so she kind of feels like a mother figure to her. So that'll be really interesting to see that relationship explored again next week, especially considering what Android Astra just did. But I'm also really excited to see, because we still have 2 episodes left of this season, and this episode did kind of feel like a season finale, except obviously that ending scene. So I don't really know exactly where we're going to go from here in these last 2 episodes, considering that the Legends have the Waverider back, the Android Legends defeated, so what is going to happen now? I really have no idea, but I definitely am excited to find out. But anyways, guys, that was DC's Legend Tomorrow, Season 7, Episode 11. Again, 2 episodes left of the season. Feels like we just got done with last season, now we're already almost done with Season 7, so yeah, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this episode, and what do you think is going to happen in the final 2 episodes? So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so keep it to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.